The Army is out in force in 3 provinces. More soldiers responding to disasters here at home than overseas highlight the need for a longer-term solution.
We're not just looking at a response, we're looking at mitigating some of the effects as well. That's just the unfortunate reality that we live in now.
A reality brought home by this devastation. The daily anguish has politicians pointing fingers over climate inaction.
Today, we mark the 1-year anniversary since the leader of the federal Conservatives, Andrew Scheer, promised that he'd be releasing his plan to fight climate change shortly. Well, it's a year later, and we're still waiting.
With emergency evacuations as a backdrop in Quebec this weekend, Scheer announced a date and little else. His climate plan will come in June.
Our plan, as I mentioned, will be unveiled with plenty of time for Canadians to analyze it, to evaluate it. But it has been quite some time since the Liberals promised their environmental plan, and today all we have is an ineffective carbon tax.
A focus on the carbon tax and not climate policy that could hurt the Conservatives. The anti-carbon tax tactic worked in 2008 against Stéphane Dion. But a decade later, extreme weather events are now top of mind for many voters.
The Liberals I think, are successfully making climate change more of a voting issue, and the weather, the climate, is cooperating with them. So if the public thinks that this is a real issue, then woe be to the party that doesn't actually have a plan.
And with the Liberals and Conservatives entrenched, the risk to other parties, their voices may be drowned out in the polarized climate debate. Salima Shivji, CBC News, Ottawa.